Luis, do you know how to do the watch party? Okay.
Hey, what's happening? Albuquerque B2B, the network. Yep, we're doing something a little bit different today. This is a music mashup. So somebody got me kicked off on mashups the other day, and I've kind of been stuck on the mashup kind of mode. Not sure exactly why, but I kind of like the idea of taking two completely different songs and making one beautiful song out of the two of them. Reminds me a lot of the way entrepreneurs flow here in Albuquerque, right? We get a couple of different entrepreneurs in the room, and guess what? Magic happens. That's right, magic happens just like it's happening here today. Thank you guys for joining us. Today is Tuesday, September 3rd. That's right, folks. It is already September. Don't know where August went, but it is gone. Estaban gone. That's all you need to know. It's gone. We're now in the month of September, and it is the beginning of the month, and this is the time where you set your goals, set the bar high, so that you know exactly how you need to fly for the entire month, right? And speaking of flying, I want to remind you guys, I'd like to thank our sponsors. See right behind me, the Kangen Water Store. That's right, folks. We are broadcasting live from the Team Alkaline live stream studios here at 7400 Montgomery Boulevard Northeast. That is suite number 19, all the way over here in beautiful Albuquerque, Nuevo Mexico. That's right. That's where we're at, folks. Just in case you guys are watching from Alaska. There could be somebody watching from Alaska. I don't know. Something like that. But we want to thank Tim Baca for sponsoring and hosting this show here. He certainly is doing a lot to help out the small business ecosystem here in the Albuquerque market, so we want to make sure we thank him. We also want to thank the good friends from Dazzling Displays. Here we go. Look at that. Dazzling Displays, recognition and awards. These guys are amazing. They're right out of Santa Fe, New Mexico, and they make exquisite custom displays, awards, distinctive to your needs, right? This is your official CES vendor for awards, commemorative frames, better than trophies, custom gifts for students or colleagues, you know, jersey frames, displays, and of course any other school or organizational merchandise, right? They are our sponsor as well. You can find them all the way over there. But yeah, we'll get we'll get a link up for them here real soon. But just know that if you need some goodies and you need them crafted for you, right? 100% custom. Let me tell you something about custom, right? When you move into the world of custom, your life begins to change, right? Because you're not just buying off the rack. Right. You're not getting the bizcochitos off the rack. You're getting custom made bizcochitos specifically for you and your cafecito, right? In this case, it's it is the awards, right? So we'll do that. Wow, you guys ready to rock and roll?
Oh yeah.
Did everybody get their coffee? Has everybody had their coffee for the day?
Starting on my first one right now.
Starting on your first one right now. Okay. So here's the cool part is that you know, we've got some guests in the studio, right? The challenge for me is that I only know one of them, and I don't know the other two. But all the way from over there, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the show, Stephanie.
Hello, good morning, everybody. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing really, really well. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. I did a little bit of relaxing. My 5-year-old daughter went camping with Grandma and Grandpa, and I got date night with my wife, and we hung out. It was nice. How about you?
Cool. It was really good. We took a trip up to Colorado for the day. That better?
That's better.
We took a trip up to Colorado for the day and came back, and yesterday was kind of a recoup and just lounged around. It was really, really nice.
What'd you guys do in Denver?
Well, we didn't go all the way up to Denver. Yeah, we went 35 miles out of Trinidad, and there's a friend of ours out there who owns some property but is a little bit, she's getting a little old, and she doesn't have enough firewood for the winter. So a couple of us went out and did some work on the property to help her out.
You mean you actually went out and you did something for somebody else this weekend?
Oh, yep, we sure did.
Why would anybody do that? I mean, really, that's...
It's beautiful up there, though.
You know, why?
Why?
Why do something for somebody else?
Why not? I don't understand.
Jeez, I don't get it.
The question's not right. The question's not right.
That's kind of in your DNA, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is, actually. Yep.
Like, you wake up every day, and the first thought that comes into your mind is, how can I go and do something good for somebody else?
It's definitely a huge part of it with what I do for a living, yeah. So as a personal trainer and a life coach and then other stuff that I do, it definitely does get me out there trying to help other people. So it's a normal day for me.
I can appreciate that. I love that.
Thank you. Thank you.
We talked about that. Now, you were here just one short week ago. But, just like I told you, I didn't feel like we gave you proper time to really talk about all the amazing things that you're doing and all the things that you have coming up. And I know that we're going to talk specifically about an event that you have coming up.
Right.
But there's a lot of different things, and I think we connected on that idea of not hopium,
right,
but the idea of serving. Right. We connected on that idea, and so I think that America has a lot to learn, and I believe that you have a lot to share with them.
Oh, thank you, Luis. That's really, really sweet. You know, I can't remember who I heard this from, but I heard that it doesn't matter what business you're in the business of people. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, what you're selling, what service you have, but everybody is in the business of people, and I think that if we could really tune into that, we do a lot more better work.
I believe it. I believe it wholeheartedly. I've lived my life for many, many, many years on the other side of that. Right? I was selfish. I was selfish for a lot of years, in a lot of different ways, and I didn't really realize it till somebody called me out and said, "Hey, man, the way that you're living is todo pa acá y nada pa allá."
Yeah. Right.
Hey, why don't you try doing something for somebody else for a change? And man, it hit me like a ton of bricks.
Well,
and
hopefully that's a good friend of yours.
Yeah. Always a good friend. It takes a good friend to help you get yourself together.
Absolutely.
Right.
I agree.
Isn't that a better way to put it? Get yourself together.
You're right.
Well, the other way to put it is get yourself together. That's the best way to put it. So you brought a couple of friends with you today, and so I'm going to let you do the introductions, right?
Okay.
So you have to do you remember how I did it last week?
I remember, yes. Vaguely, you want to remind me? Oh, I can't do the introduction like you.
Ladies and gentlemen. Come on, give it a shot.
Oh, my goodness.
You got this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have...
Oh, wait.
Oh, man.
Damas y caballeros.
Okay, that's beyond me. I cannot do any Spanish. You don't want me to. I'll say something probably not right. So.
Okay. All right. I'll let you take it away then.
Okay. So we have Ashley from CLN Kids, and we have Barney from the Red Light Cameras band. And we're super excited to have them on. They're a massive, massive part of the event that we're doing in September. On September 14th, because we're in September now. That's going to be benefiting the homeless kids in Albuquerque. So I think that's pretty much all I have to say, and I think Ashley can take it away from there, and then you can pass it on to Barney.
Ashley and Barney. All right, so you guys get to be the sharers of that one microphone there in front of you. So I wish that I had brought another microphone. Sadly, I did not. I apologize for that. But Barney, now in the band, do you sing?
Sometimes they let me, but usually I do not sing.
Okay, what do you do in the band?
Vocals. Just backup vocals.
Like way back?
Yeah,
way back up?
They're like, keep going back, keep going back, keep going back. I play bass guitar.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So you keep it in pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
All right.
you usually don't do interviews. You usually don't ask the bass player to come to interviews. But this is a first, first
Hey,
time for
well, you know what, Barney? I'm glad that we are your very first. We certainly do appreciate you taking time out of the day to be here, as well as you, young lady. Thank you for being here. And let's not to take the shine off of you, Barney.
I don't belong.
We're going to put the shine on the kids where it belongs, right? So tell us about CLN Kids. Tell us about the organization and give us the dirt.
All right. So
Right in the microphone there. There you go.
testing.
There you go.
All right. So CLN Kids, our original name is Cuidando los Niños. We've been around for 30 years, serving here in Albuquerque, local, and we take a dual approach to child homelessness. And so what that means is once our parents enter our program, they are automatically given a case manager, and then that case manager sets them goals. So whether it's going to school or getting a job, we make sure that they are getting on the right track.
That they're in the right place.
Exactly.
Got it.
But during the day, of course, they do have their babies. So we take in 6 weeks to 5 years old. So these are the babies, which all of us love. All of Barney and Stephanie love them as well.
They are awesome. They're beautiful babies. Yes, important babies in Albuquerque for sure.
And so we're really helping them, pulling them out of homelessness into stability, because we do also have a housing program. So not only are we helping them find a job and go to school, we're actually, getting them housed and trying to get them to stability, which is our main goal.
I love it. So you guys are doing amazing work in the community, and I probably missed the part. You probably said it, and I was probably fidgeting around with something, and I missed it. How long have you guys been doing this?
I've been at Cuidando for a year now, but Cuidando has been Cuidando for 30 years.
30 years.
30 years, yes, sir.
30 years. That's a good long while. And what I always ask the question, and I'm not sure if you know the answer to this or not, but it's one of those things of I always want to know the reason. I always want to know the why behind everything, right? And so I'm curious, and maybe this is a question you take back and you learn for yourself, and maybe it might help you express what the work is all about. But what happened in the lives of the people that founded CLN? What happened the day that they decided that they needed to step up and do this type of work? What was going on?
Originally, it had started as a religious. I don't want to. It wasn't a cult or anything, but I just want to say a religious place for kids to go. So kind of like a shelter.
Kind of like a faith-based type of thing, right? Gotcha.
Faith-based, yes.
Okay, I'm with you.
Started faith-based, and I believe one of our senators stepped up. He had went to the church and said, "You guys need a bigger building."
Oh, wow.
And he put his foot down. And I could definitely get you that name eventually, but I don't go that far yet. But we're definitely making strides, and something
Absolutely.
that I've noticed is that what really surprised me, 80% of our constituents walking in are single women fleeing from domestic violence.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
And so it's tough.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, that is, that's an epidemic that we have, and that's, that is, I'll just call it like it is. That domestic violence is no respecter of persons.
Nope.
When you're in a bad situation, you're in a bad situation, and a lot of people don't know how to move away from those things, right? And so I'm glad that you guys have the resources available for those families.
Right.
Absolutely, right. We see it all the time, and it's it's one of those things where, as community members, as people, right, as gente, whatever you want to call yourself, right, you just really have to really be aware of what's happening and really, keep your eyes open, right, because you can see the signs when things are going south, right? And if you're in a position to do something, well, then do something, right? It's sadly, domestic violence just recently took, somebody from our music community, our New Mexico Spanish music community, right?
Yep.
Devastated the entire music community. And, I don't know the details of what was or wasn't going on, but at the end of the day, it was domestic violence that took this young lady's life away
Yeah.
from all of us, and, it doesn't have to happen.
Exactly.
Those things don't have to happen.
No, it doesn't.
And also, it's acknowledging our reality.
Right.
So for our cause, it's super hard because you don't see, if I say the word homelessness,
Sure.
you don't see our babies on the corner.
No.
Right? You envision the gentleman on the corner panhandling.
Right.
And so it's that out of sight, out of mind mentality. If it's not in front of you, somebody else is doing it.
Didn't
right?
happen.
It
Yeah.
didn't happen. It's not happening. So, I invite everybody in for a tour because after that tour, it changes people.
Sure.
I cried. I tried really, really hard not to cry in the beginning, and so I was able to make it like halfway through the tour, and then we got into the part where the infants were.
Sure.
And I couldn't handle it.
No.
I couldn't handle it. Having the babies sleeping, and I don't know, just the fact that they were safe, and just wondering like where they were the night before and where they're going after their nap, like it just absolutely tore me apart. And I'm sitting there crying, and it was. People need to go see like the rawness of homelessness in Albuquerque. They do.
And realize that we're the boys, because those our babies, they're so happy and smiling
Right.
and relentless and resilient, but that's their normal right now, and that's not okay. And majority of the time, their parents have low self-esteem. They don't know how to pick themselves up. So it's up to us as a community to stand together and say, you can do this.
Right.
You will do this.
Well, and what I liked about your organization too is that the guidelines that you have for help, like you guys have standards that the residents or the people that are working with you have to meet in order to continue to get the help.
Yep.
And I think that having programs that are progress-based are extremely important because we don't keep them in a situation where they're just comfortable living the way they are. Like we always, it's important to raise the bar on yourself, and having a team behind you believing that you can, it makes all the difference.
It really does. And we always say at Cuidando, we're a nest, not a home.
A nest.
A nest. Yes, we're a nest, not a home, because we want to make sure to get the kids up, developmentally where they
Sure.
need to be, and then their parents where they need to be. So it's just amazing what we do. I love what we do. Those kids. Are
You can tell.
Those kids are amazing.
Yeah.
And as a development director, I could tell you, this is amazing, right? If you gave me $20 today, I could say, hey, come on in for a tour because you just bought Joseph a pair of shoes.
Ándale.
See?
I like that.
And you could see me learning my little bilingual. All of our teachers are bilingual, so I'm definitely trying.
Hey, it's a challenge, right?
Habla un español.
Barney, you speak Spanish? He said, "Chale." Hey, it's one of those lost arts. One of those things that our parents didn't teach us because they were ridiculed and they were made to not speak Spanish, and so here we are. We're that generation, but that's okay. We got Spanglish. So you guys partnered together. So can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why did you go do a tour of CLN?
Well, the first real reason why was because we were doing an event with them, and I thought it would probably be a good idea to see what we're sponsoring, helping work with,
Yeah.
So that was the first reason. And Ashley actually was the one that told me, she's like, you have to come and see the kids. Like if these kids walked in right now and you looked at them and you realized like what they're going through and the fact that they actually are homeless, and that a lot of their life was spent living in a car, it changes, it gives you that energy that you need when you're completely cashed out because of your daily stuff.
Right.
And you need your big why. So I went and did the tour because I wanted to make sure that the organization that we were partnering with is a good organization first.
Right.
And then second, I needed my why behind it all too. It's
Sure.
important to have
Absolutely.
a big why.
Oh, you know what? I'll say it. Just in anything that you do in life, you've got to have a compelling reason to want to do those things. If you don't have that compelling reason driving you, then the chances of you sticking with it or giving it your all are very slim, right? And I found this true of playing bass guitar or sporting some really cool glasses, right? You've got to have a compelling reason to want to do that. You have to have a compelling reason, right? And that holds true with anything in life. And I think that is absolutely one way to get involved is by getting out there and finding out, seeing for yourself,
Right.
right?
Yep.
Seeing for yourself, putting yourself in that position.
Absolutely. And realizing too that these are Albuquerque kids. Like these
Right.
kids don't come from, and that's another thing that I loved about this organization too, because at the bed and breakfast at the major state bed and breakfast that I own, we are trying to become this real solid hub of local things.
Sure.
And the fact that this organization is geared 100% to local Albuquerque homelessness was a big important thing for me. So
I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I do too.
Same.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So, okay, so let's talk about the event, right? Because, we've got plenty of time to talk about all the details and talk about exactly what is happening, what is going on, and we'll also field some questions. I know that all three of us have separate watch parties going on.
Yeah.
We call that groovy. Do you have a watch party going on too?
I do not. No.
Why not?
Well, I'll share it later.
He's like, that's
He's still working on his
people
coffee.
are still asleep.
Ah.
Yeah, I come from the nightlife. And
dude. I'm a drummer, bro.
pretty early.
I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
I do this thing, right? I say good morning, usually or typically in the afternoon hours, right? Or in the evening hours. And people always look at me like, they look at me sideways like, what do you mean good morning?
Right.
And you know what my return is? Well, you're a rock star, aren't you?
Right.
Well, what do you mean I'm a rock star? Well, if you're a rock star, it's morning.
As long
At
as I
6
can get a
o'clock.
breakfast
At
burrito.
6 o'clock you
In the
wake up.
evening, right?
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys have your music up on YouTube?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, boy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube under Red Light Cameras Band.
All right.
Absolutely amazing local
We
band.
have music videos on there. Yeah.
So it's the Red Light Cameras Band, BAND. Okay, and I call that out on purpose because I'm searching. And there's another term, Red Light Cameras Band in Texas,
Yeah.
but that is BANNED.
It's both of us. We're also not allowed to play in
Oh.
Texas anymore. Yeah.
Is that true?
No.
Woo! How about that? Okay, so all right, folks, we are done with our mashups for the day. I've subscribed, right? I'm
Nice.
subscriber not 555, just so you
Nice.
know. I'm the 555th subscriber. I don't know if that means anything or if I win anything. I
We
should.
gotta get to 600. Keep on liking and go back.
We got to get to 600 subscribers, but we're just gonna go ahead and play all the videos there, and you're not gonna hear them, but you'll be able to tell us what they are, right? Here's a group of guys.
Oh yeah, this one's wonderful.
Yep.
Yay.
All right, so we're gonna let that play in the background while we talk about the event there. All right, Duke City Paints and Pints. She said, let's discuss. Maybe I can get some of my incredibly adaptive MMA guys out there to help the cause.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yes, we
That
will
would
get
be
you
awesome.
connected.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anything they can do to help out the kiddos there. See, that's exactly what this show is all
Absolutely.
about, right?
I love it. I
Is
love it.
bringing the gente together so that
Yes.
everybody participates in what we're doing, right? I totally want to go buy me a red suit now. Yeah.
Is there red suits in that video?
There's
I can't
yeah.
see it.
Nobody can see the video except for me
It's footage
and Barney.
from a Japanese game show where they're all covered in oil and they're trying to climb up a ramp.
Okay.
And they keep slipping, and each player's in a different color, and they're trying to get to the top, and then they fall, and they take out a bunch of people
Uh-huh.
with them. It's There's
Nice.
not really any point to the video. So like, let's put our song to this.
Yeah, let's do it to this video. No, good stuff there. Good stuff. We want to thank you for that, Lisa, for chiming in and offering up your help, and we'll certainly
Absolutely.
make that connection for you. But let's talk about the event, September 14th.
Yep.
Where is this event going to take place?
So this event's going to be at the Major Estate Bed and Breakfast, and we are located on 7th and Roma, so right downtown. And we're not going to have the neighborhood shut down. There's going to be access to go through, but it's a block party. So our entire property is going to be filled with vendors and food trucks and an entire band lineup that I'll let Barney go into that because he's the one that orchestrated getting all of those amazing bands on board with us. Yeah.
Well, I like food.
Yes.
So first things first, what's on the menu typically at the bed and breakfast?
In the morning, we usually make some type of egg dish or French toast. Stuffed French toast is a big thing. We always have fresh baked pastries. We do gluten-free, vegan, all of the things that you can think of in ways to eat. We can definitely do that and accommodate everybody for that. But for the event itself, we're going to have,
It's Sancha's food truck.
We're gonna have
Sancha's
Sancha's food truck there
I've heard about them.
with us.
Sancha's is amazing.
Yeah.
They have like this creamy green chili sauce that's like to die for. Their slogan is "Not your girlfriend's cooking,"
Oh, wow.
and it's not. It's
It's not, wow.
the first
Are
time.
you single, Barney?
I am.
He will be after this show.
Yeah. The first time I had Sancha's food truck, I was ready to propose to Sancha. But,
Wow.
then I'm pretty sure I saw her partner show up, and then I didn't feel like challenging that dude. He was, like, a lot bigger. Yeah. So,
That's pretty funny.
But amazing food, and the whole family works there. She's got her daughter there, her mom's there helping out. I think her sister's there too.
That's awesome.
So it's like a family business food truck, and they make amazing Mexican food.
I love that.
Mexican food.
Yeah, we're excited about that. And did we get the ice
Yeah, I don't know.
place? I think we're gonna have is it
Shaved ice.
shaved ice
Yes.
food truck there too. I can't remember the name of who they are right now, but they're gonna be there. And then the vendors.
Oh yeah, the vendors that we have are I can't remember all the vendors right
Ashley,
now.
do you know?
Got you.
Okay,
Pulling it
Ashley's
up
gonna pull up all the
on our
vendors.
Facebook page.
She's going to pull them all up. So let's go back to Sancha's, right? I mean, what a unique name for a food truck, right? I have yet to try it, and for good reason. I'm
Apparently
on a 13-week nutrition program right now. So,
Oh wow.
I guess
Sad
they're at all
day.
the gladiator games.
they're at the Gladiator games.
Usually they've got like a,
I've never seen a Sancha at a Gladiator game. Well, at least not mine, anyways. Oh, just kidding. I need sound bites here.
Yes, you do. Like little.
Yeah, see.
just hire a dude that can do sound effects for you. and
Oh,
put it
okay.
in
On the
corner
back
over
end.
here.
Okay, you guys. Okay, ready? I haven't seen a Sancha, or at least my Sancha, at a Gladiators game. All right.
Nice, Barney.
That's too funny. So you're gonna have them out there. You're gonna have some shaved ice out there. Any other food
Yep.
trucks are gonna be out there?
I actually think that we're only going to do those two. Originally, we're going to have one or two more, but we decided to kind of pull back and see how this is the first annual.
Sure.
So we kind of pulled back to see how this first annual goes, and then if there's a need, I'm starting to believe that we're actually going to have a need for 2 or 3 food trucks. Then we'll adjust next year. But this
You
year-
have somebody on standby just in case, because you
Have
never
like
know.
a big tub with like cold hot dogs in it. Just have people, like, pull out cold hot dogs.
No, here's what you do, right? So, so you get why don't you get you one of those metal, coolers, right? Like one of those metal wash tubs,
Uh-huh.
right? And just build a fire, stick that thing on top of it with about 20 packages of weenies.
Yeah.
There you go.
We could do that. We have a barbecue.
There, quemando el weenie.
See?
Yes, there you
You
go.
build it,
See,
they will come.
yes, if you fry a hot dog, people will show up.
That's true.
It happens at the doghouse all the time.
Yes, it does. People show up to that all the
They
time.
like mad.
Yes.
They do.
Yeah.
Hey, I've seen you there before, I think.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
go there like at least like every other week or so.
Yep, I
Pretty
knew it.
much my laundry spot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Just go
throw a load
across.
in, get a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm with you. I'm with
Awesome.
it. So, what are the other elements about or for this event, and what is the reason behind the event that you really want people to come out and support?
So the other people that we have coming up that are going to be vending are Art Nueva and Two Stone Betty's. Is that just Alchola? Or is it
Alchola.
Okay. You guys did a way better job than I did.
Do you guys follow them on Instagram?
Oh yeah, they're good friends. Of
Oh,
mine.
so they have some of the
I
funniest.
That new one they put out that just says "E."
Right.
That's the one I'm on right now.
They got some good, legit stuff, right? So, Alchola, they'll be out there and they'll be selling all their products.
Yeah, they'll be there. They'll be set up. Marvel, actually, who works with Alchola as well, will be one of our DJs for the night.
Oh, cool.
So we'll have him there.
What does he typically spin?
So Marvel does a weekly show over at Inside Out called Body of Soul Sunday.
Yeah.
And he spins all the old school lowrider cruising songs.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I could hear some authentic Brenton Wood at the event,
it's great Brenton Wood.
Yeah.
Brenton Wood's like number one on that playlist.
Ooh,
there.
hey, maybe you should get Sparky from Sparky's Dogs out there.
That would be great if Sparky would come down.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll reach out to Sparky for you guys.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
If he's going to be spinning a set, right? Sparky, delivers the best Chicano dogs in the world,
Really?
right? He has
they're so good.
he has a Sancho dog
Oh my goodness.
that would complement Sanchez.
Oh my
that's where
goodness,
I saw
that's
Sanchez
crazy.
first. They showed up for Sundays for cruising night, and they parked across from Sparky's. And I was like, "There's Sancho dog here, and this is Sanchez." Like,
Wow. It is
A battle of the
small world.
dogs.
That is crazy.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
How about that? Yeah, we'll reach out to him.
That'd be great.
We'll
Yeah.
reach out to Steven and see if he can make it out there for you guys.
Barney, do you want to talk about the lineup
music
for the
lineup?
music since
Yeah.
you're talking about the DJ?
Yeah, so we got together like kind of a wide variety of bands, trying to hit a bunch of different demographics and groups of people and genres as well, because we just kind of wanted to mix it up. So we have 2 DJs for the night who will be spinning in between bands, and will also be kind of capstoning or bookending both ends of the show. We've got Mr. Marvel from Alchola, and then we have DJ Nicoltron, who's also going to be there.
Yep.
For the bands, we've got this newer band called The Ordinary Things, which are one of my favorite bands that have come out in the past year and a half or so. A really great 3-piece band, kind of alternative rock band. The Porta Draw will be there. Porta Draw is a really fun Americana band, so you can get your two-stepping in and really enjoy some banjo playing for those of you who love banjo.
Oh, nice.
Ben Wood is on banjo, a really good banjo player. Then we also have the Rhythms there. Rhythms are a fun kind of New Mexican reggae kind of sound. Really great dudes. Miles, who leads that band, is just one of the sweetest souls in this entire city, and it's exciting to have all them there. And then we have on the hip hop side, we've got Defy is going to be there. Defy is a native hip hop artist who's really active in the community. He's like a really big social activist. He's always helping out on all kinds of benefits left and right, and uplifting the community, and really amazing dude all around, and really successful. The dude's been taking off a lot. It was like on Sway in the morning in LA, and went out to New York for some stuff. And he's
Nice.
always, every time I look at his Instagram feed, the dude's traveling somewhere
He's somewhere.
and performing for something huge, opening for someone big. So really excited. Defy's on board with this. And then my band is Red Light Cameras. We'll be closing off the night, and we're like an indie pop band, which I think the music is playing right now.
I'll show
Yeah.
you.
So yeah, we're playing.
Can you hear that?
I get weird
Oh.
feelings about listening to my own music.
Do you?
It's that, and like seeing myself on screen,
Yeah.
or
Aw,
pictures, or really
Barney.
like it weirds me out. But it's fine. I'm glad other people enjoy it.
Well, we're enjoying it right now. Right now, we're enjoying Survive, the official music video right now. Survive. Red Light Cameras.
Yes.
Oh, coming at you live. Okay, they're not live right now, but
No,
No.
they're
but
not.
we're in the studio live.
Some of us are.
We got Barney here. Barney's live.
Barney is live.
So So to me that sounds like a full-on music festival.
It's a big deal, and I think I'm really excited, and then I think
I'm quite like shocked by the lineup we got, because
I
I was
know.
like, okay, these are my A-list bands that I want to get on this show, and pretty much every single one of them agreed to do it. Right?
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, once I told them what we were doing this event for, like they're all good people who care about our community, and they wanted to jump on board and help out.
I love that. I'm gonna have to come with my my handy dandy black book, because I'm always looking for bands that want to get involved, right?
Yeah.
I'm a drummer, right, and I get to produce lots of different shows here in the community, and there's always the challenge of finding good quality entertainment when you're doing a fundraiser or benefit of some sorts, Now, of course, there's always those paid gigs too, where we have the healthy budgets to pay everybody $1 million.
That's right.
And when we have it, we gladly do
yeah.
so.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play
Right.
3 hours for a good paid gig.
Right.
I think I can get you for a chili cheese dog from the doghouse, man.
I'll pay for that myself. It's like,
He's like, pay me for the gig.
Right.
But that's, to me, that's what that sounds like. A lineup like that. That says music festival to me. So I have been known to speak things into existence.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna just speak this word to you guys, even though the pastor is walking by right now. Pastor's walking by. He's usually the one that speaks a word, right? But I'm gonna speak the word to you guys right now. With this type of music lineup, this event is going to quickly take off and be a premier music festival for Cuidando los Niños.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Right. And so right now I know it's a free event, right?
Yep. Oh, well,
Free event.
Well, there's
it's
a
a suggested
$10,
donation.
yeah, a suggested $10 donation.
Suggested $250 donation.
yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
And then we're
Depends
also
on your wallet size.
That covers your hot dogs for the afternoon.
yes, and we're also going to have a raffle so people can buy raffle tickets.
Sure.
And the vendors are amazing, and everybody's kind of pitching in stuff to raffle off. There's some other bigger items that I'm not 100% sure if we got those things locked in, but we'll start posting some stuff on Facebook about the event, about like the bigger raffle tickets too. So other ways people can kind of pitch and donate to the cause is by, there's a $10 suggested donation when you walk in the door, and then you can buy raffles when you walk in the door also.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got a donation from, I guess I just might as well call them MCT Industries.
Yeah.
And they have some cubes over there, and they're going to donate a big cube, one of those shipping container cubes.
Yeah.
And one of the goals is to fill the cube with donated things.
Ah.
So you can come in and throw stuff in the cube alongside your donation.
Gotcha.
And we're going to try to fill that cube up with things that these families need. And it's a huge range of things that these families need. So Ashley can get into like what they actually need, because sometimes people donate things that aren't the best choice, I guess.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't think that I would donate things to be like, oh, this is awesome, but really they don't really have that need for those things.
And I am so happy you brought that up, because last week I actually spent all day Friday organizing what we call our life pantry. So
Life pantry.
The life pantry includes pretty much everything you could think of, whether it be socks, underwear, pajamas, shoes, anything that our kids need right off the bat. But also for our housing program, just think about the first time you ever got your first house or your apartment, right?
Right.
For me, when I got my first apartment, I had no clue I had to buy my own shower curtain. So walking into the shower, I was like, oh man, I called my mom. I was like, Mom, they didn't include the shower curtain. It doesn't include it. As well as lamps or house decor.
Sure.
With our families, yes, we get them off the streets and get them housed, but they still don't have what they need to make a home feel like a home. And so whether it be, a poster of Mickey Mouse or a candle to light in their living room, it just makes all the difference. I mean, if you think about it, who wants to sit in a white room with nothing
on the
on
wall.
the wall.
Yeah.
You know how it just makes it that much more
Well,
depressing.
unless you're, unless you don't have those skills to properly decorate, or maybe that's just not in your mix, right? Like I've got a family member who they don't, that's just not their deal.
Yeah, and we have a lot of families getting housed right now, which is phenomenal. But I mean, we do need, like hygiene products. We need curtains and, shower curtains and all that I had mentioned with that, and just, shampoo for kids, babies, simple items that we kind of take for granted, like laundry baskets,
Yeah.
laundry detergent,
Right.
razors. Like, it's ridiculous. And I know for a fact women's razors are ridiculously expensive. And so, I mean,
The refills are more than the original razor. It blows my mind. It seems backwards, but
and so those are luxury items for our families in their situation, and for us, those are necessities that we can
Well,
buy.
and those are things that people don't typically think about donating, right?
Yeah.
And when you say donating, right away, the thought goes to clothes.
yeah.
I got clothes. I'm going to donate some clothes.
Right.
And that's probably the last thing that you need. I mean, you probably still need it, but not as much as you need the household items.
Right.
Exactly. And on that same note, with monetary donations, a lot of people feel like since we're they just think we're just a preschool. We're not. We do so much wraparound services.
Right.
And we're a nonprofit. So 60% of our funding comes straight from fundraising.
Is that right?
And so it literally takes a village to raise these children, because without them, I mean, it's like $1,000 per child per month.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's a lot.
So there you go. Right there. There it is right there. There's the monetary amount that it takes. Right. And you said typically about $1,000 a month.
Yeah, it's
Per kid.
probably even more, like about 12 or 3,
Okay.
1,300, yeah.
Let's just for round numbers. Let's say $1,500.
Yeah.
Okay. How many children do you serve a month? Through
So we're
CLN.
a year program.
A year program,
Yeah,
okay.
right now we're at 40 kids.
Okay, so 40 kids.
Yeah, we're look to be up to 47 by the end of September.
All right, somebody do the math because I'm not good at math. Come on, somebody do the math.
So 1,500 times 40.
Times 40, yes, 1,500 times 40, right? And that's really, that's really what
$60,000.
$60,000
A month.
a month. $60,000 a month.
And they're getting
60
5-star education.
$60,000 a month, 5-star education. This is going to help out the kiddos from our hood,
Yep.
right? These are the kids
Yep.
from our own neighborhoods.
They're the burque niños.
These are the burque niños,
right.
exactly, right? Okay, so here's the deal. So I'm just going to put everybody on the spot right now. Here we are. We're live. If I can, so can you, right?
Yep.
If I can, so can you, right? You said $20. I'm going to give you $100.
Thank you.
Nice.
Okay. I challenge anybody else out there to come out your pockets and get involved, right? And if you need to go down and see exactly what they're doing for yourself, do that. Do that and let that be the driving force behind what you do, right? I know I see it all the time, right? Yeah, I'm going to do that. And I'm calling all you guys, all you viewers out there that are watching, right? And I'll just call you out by name. Amy Gutierrez, Kermit
Ooh.
Pierman, Shirley Chavez, Rodrigo Navarro,
You took it
Linda
there.
Stover, Aaron Casaus, Ralph Saracino, Jonathan Castillo, y Profundo. Robert Marquez, Adan Dino Cariaga, probably one of the best in the land. And Mr. Sanchez. I know you guys are all out there watching. Come out your pockets with a little bit of cash. Cuidando los niños. They need your help. And if you can't do that today, that's okay.
Yep.
On the 14th, you're going to be able to hang out with some pretty cool cats.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great day.
Some pretty cool cats, and you'll be able to enjoy the entire day. I I have like 50 things happening on that day, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna be there.
Yes, we'd love to see. It's from 12 to 6.
You'll still be able to make Smash Mouth and the Spin Doctors at the State Fairgrounds will be done before they play. Just I know that was in your plans.
Yeah, I'm not going there. Sorry.
I mean, Smash Mouth and the Spin Doctors at the State Fair Rodeo.
Dude, that's old school, and I can appreciate that. But I'm still Chicano to the bone, and I'm gonna go see the Cumbia Kings later that night.
Oh, okay. Well, that's better.
Yeah. And one of our locals, Marisol Flores, is performing
Nice.
on that show, as well as Danette Marie, who's Darren Cordova's daughter. Will be performing with her full-on mariachi. So yeah, it's.
We didn't even talk about the fact that the launch pad is going to be at the event as well.
Are they?
Yeah, we're going to have a beer garden at the
Oh,
event
really?
also. Yeah, the launch pad
Get
is coming over
down.
and picnicking for us and donating as well. They're donating.
A portion of sales.
A portion of
Yeah.
sales to the event as well. I didn't even talk about that.
Very nice. Launch. Well, I'll tell you what. That's where a lot of budding entrepreneurs cut their teeth. Right.
Oh yeah.
Is at the launch pad. Gosh, I remember playing the launch pad like 25 years ago.
You should come back. I'll book you. What do you want?
Who's paying for whose gig now?
Oh, those were the days when there was like 4 or 5 bands on the bill, and you were lucky to even make $25, and that usually went to your bar tab.
Wow. Yep. Yeah.
Sometimes it's still like that.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't want to pay more for concerts still. Like.
Yeah, it's one of those challenges. It's one of those things that I committed to changing once I had the wherewithal, and so I think that's gonna be my life's work is getting bands paid.
Well, if you can convince audiences to pay more than a $5 cover, let me know, because sometimes that's really where it becomes rough. Is that like people still want to pay like it's 1998, for their ticket at the door for their cover fee.
Right.
Even though the economy's completely changed.
Right.
Right.
$5 isn't the same as it was back in '98.
So you gotta maybe that's where we have to get a little creative, right, and change the mindset of the people that are coming to the shows, right?
Yeah.
And really go to work on building some value.
Yeah.
Sometimes shows are worth it. Like it's $10 suggested donation on this show.
Yeah.
And I think that this
Oh my
lineup is worth way more than that.
Oh my
It
goodness.
is.
Way more. It's like a bunch of bands who would normally be headlining shows downtown in Albuquerque.
I can't believe how
every
lucky
weekend.
we are as a bed and breakfast. When we first started talking about this and we found out the lineup of who's coming, I could not believe that I was able to be a part of something like this and at no cost to me. That I have all of these amazing bands coming and that we get to watch all of these amazing bands with like no cost to us. It's amazing that they all came
To your backyard.
to my backyard
To your backyard.
on my birthday week.
Is it your birthday
Well,
week?
it's all 3 of our birthday months.
All 3 of you.
Yes.
Okay.
You get a bunch of
Okay.
Virgos together.
Everybody close. Okay.
Cool.
Everybody close your eyes. Close your eyes.
they're
Hold
closed.
on. I'm trying to get to. There we are. Happy birthday to you.
I can't hear it.
Oh.
That's all. Keep going.
Let me do let me Spanglish. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, all of us.
Much
are
different
Virgos.
from the girl singing Whiskey, right? Yeah. Different.
Her birthday was yesterday.
Her birthday was yesterday. What is her name?
That is Amanda Michon.
Amanda Michon. Happy birthday to you, too. If you're out there watching, I'm sure you will be watching at some point.
Yep. Ashley's
Happy
birthday
birthday.
was yesterday.
Ashley, happy
And
birthday.
Barney's is Thursday. And then mine is on the 19th at the end.
At the end.
Bunch of Virgos taking over this month.
Yeah. I don't even know what to make of that. Can you guys guess what I am?
Capricorn.
Aries.
I don't even know when Capricorn is, to be honest. It's somewhere.
I don't know.
It's a little fishy around here.
Pisces.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. My partner's a Pisces. Very creative people. Yep.
Creative people.
In tuned people. Yes.
I get creative with my facial expressions. Ready? Here's my favorite one of all time.
Hope everybody got that.
All right, what else do we need to know about this event or other ways that people can get involved to help out? Now, I know I did the call out, but do you have a link that you can share with people so that they can make cash donations on the spot from wherever they're at?
Yes, I will. Once I finish telling you the rest of the deets. First of all, before we wrap up, I would like to say, going back to how amazing the lineup is and how lucky we are, as an organization, from our staff to our kiddos to our family members, like from the bottom of all of our hearts, like we thank each and every one of you for everything you're doing for this event and for helping us stay open for 30 years. I feel like that's
a good long while.
That's an accomplishment to the South, and we're growing. We're definitely growing, and we have an amazing team behind us.
Yeah.
Our teachers do a phenomenal job. I wanted to be a teacher before, but I watching them, I'm like, yeah, good thing I didn't, because they have patience of saints. They're amazing. They're amazing what they do. But,
right.
September 14th,
Yep.
Burke Niños Block Party.
12 to 6.
Burke Niños Block Party. That's the official name of it right now. Do you guys have posters?
We
Yes.
do. I should have brought.
You didn't bring any posters?
No, I didn't bring any
oh,
posters.
shame on you. Put your left hand out. Left hand out with your right hand smack the top of it. There you go.
I know. I did that twice, actually. I was supposed to take posters to Chrissy, too, and I completely forgot about that.
Well, you still have, you still got time.
Yep.
Still got time. You can bring some posters here. We'll get them hung here at the
Cool.
Kangen Water store.
Cool.
And anywhere else that you want to share posters, we most certainly can, and we'll do that.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Digitally,
Yeah. I'll send some
we'll
out.
blast them.
I'll send some out to you, and then maybe you can send some out to whoever you think will blast them out.
I'm not one of them cats that says, I think that this person, I just blast it out to everybody.
Good for you. Yeah.
Because everybody needs to hear about it, right?
Mhm.
So that's the marketer side of me, right? I'm like, hey, if I have something, part of my branding strategy is to get whatever it is that I have in front of you,
Yeah. Yep.
regardless if it's for you or not, because at one point or another in your life, you're going to need what I have,
Right. Or somebody you know will.
or somebody you know will,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Here's my saying, right? It's better to know me and not need me than to need me
And not
And
know.
not-
and not know me,
Oh, I like that.
right?
That's
So
a good one.
there you go. That's
Yeah, I'll bring some over.
yeah.
For
Bring
sure.
some over. We'll get big mouth about it.
Yes. And I think there's a donation button on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm trying to connect it. I'm a millennial without being a millennial. I'm telling you.
A millennial without being a millennial.
Well, I'm trying.
Yeah, but we really loved for people, if they are going to donate, we would really love for them to come to the event too and just kind of see the community come together the way
Right.
that it is, and to be a part of that for the first time. It's going to be a time well had. So I hope everybody that does donate doesn't just donate and not come. We'd love to see everybody's faces show up too. And I think, is Channel 13 going to be there, or is that a different?
So we are actually all three of us are gonna be on Channel 13 on September 11th
In the morning.
in
Okay.
the morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Talking about this too.
And so we will be there, and I am posting that link right now. So any funds donated on this link will go straight to the event.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And I track that on my side.
And then we'll do a big check event too, where we write a big check and hand it to them, so that everybody knows
I love that.
collectively what happened.
So do I give you cash or do I donate right through the link?
whichever works for you, sir.
Gotcha. Now, if I wanted to do it personally or if I wanted to do it through my business, is there a distinction?
Whichever you'd like.
Whichever I like.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. So those personal shout outs are now being extended to all you business owners out there, entrepreneurs, however you flow, however you roll, whatever your purpose in life is, dig in your pockets and come out your pockets with a little bit of cash.
You know, and I talk the talk and walk the walk, so I'm going to put down $50 right now. So
Are you?
if any of my friends out there would like to match me, I am putting $50 on the table. Well, I don't carry cash anymore, but I will definitely donate $50 right off the bat.
And I'll match you.
All right.
I will match you.
Look at that. Look at that, America. Right there.
Yeah.
America.
Look at that.
There it is.
I took this from my wife's wallet this morning. Hey, husbands get to do that every now and again, right?
Yes, absolutely.
It's usually the wife and the daughter that get in the husband's wallet.
Oh,
Just
you know
kidding.
what? I think I actually have $50 cash on me.
Look at that. Here
I'll
we
just
go.
give it to you.
There we are.
I just paid rent.
I just paid rent.
He just paid rent.
I'll grab it. Let me grab it.
So anyhow, so we're going to continue on with this. You guys have until all the way September 14th, the day of the event, to make your contributions, your donations, your support, right? Make sure that you do that, because at the end of the day, these kiddos that you're helping out here, they're going to turn into people. People that you're going to want to employ at your company, people that may be, the next city council president, people that could, be one of our, one of our senators, right? You're investing. You are investing in the gente aquí de Albuquerque. There you go. Look at that, $50 right here on. Okay,
there you go.
On the show, we officially raised $200 right on the show.
That's amazing.
Yes, thank you.
Barney's going to sing for us, or he's going to sing for some. He's going to sing. He's like, yeah.
I'll sing on September 14th.
Yay!
Don't worry, I'll come up with a song for us to sing.
All right, sounds good.
Everybody knows Happy Trails, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we'll sing that song at the end of the show.
Okay.
I don't know if I know that.
Of course you do. Everybody does.
I?
Yes.
You're Chicano, though, right?
What's that?
You like Chicano music, though, right?
Of course.
You gotta take a little trip.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. little lowrider. Yeah. Speaking of, are you guys going to do any vehicles, car show type of thing going on out there, or not this year?
Not this year.
There's a lot that goes into event planning,
Oh my
right?
goodness, yes. There's a lot, but we have a lot of good ideas for what's going to happen next year. So we're excited about that. Yeah.
Well, good deal. I can certainly appreciate that. So, wow. Can you believe that we've been talking about this for about an hour? Doesn't even feel like an hour, does it?
It went by fast.
It did, right? So just know that when you go on the TV, right, you're going to have to say what you said here, like in
I know.
like 2 seconds.
Fraction of the time.
Seriously.
Yeah.
And to go
Like
into a
right here, ready?
private side rally,
And then your
that's
time's
it.
up.
Done.
And
Yeah,
that's it.
done. Right? So, you owe this young lady here props, right?
Oh, no,
All
we
the
all,
props.
you guys are all amazing. I'm just grateful to be a small part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, no,
Absolutely.
no,
You're
for
a
saying.
big part of it.
Oh,
Not
thanks.
Not a small part of it.
No, you got to give her props for nailing my hand to the wall, right? And I'm like, no, well, and she's like, look, dude, this is how it's going down.
In very kinder words, yes. I would appreciate it if
She didn't do that at all.
no.
No.
She said, hey. I said, absolutely, no problem at all, right? So what else? Let's event aside. What else do you have going on?
Oh my God. Okay, so I was actually just with my assistant yesterday talking about this. So we have a female DJ that comes once a month to the bed and breakfast and is some live entertainment. So she will be performing on the 20th of September, the day after my birthday. She'll be, and that's actually her birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
what's her name?
Her name is Lucy, and I don't know her last name.
DJ Lucy Lou.
It's DJ Lucy something. I don't remember, but she's there every month, so she'll be there. And I'm working with another not yet discovered artist who sings absolutely beautiful, and don't want to take the cat out of the bag with her, but I'll hopefully be meeting. I'm going to meet with her Friday, so she'll be performing at the B&B.
She's from Los Lunas, right?
I don't think so. I think she's from Albuquerque.
Is she?
I think she's from Albuquerque, yeah. So this month we have the Buqueño Niños on the 14th, and then we have the State Fair also is coming. So we have a lot of people coming from 575, surrounding areas, to come to the Albuquerque, so we have that going on. And then in October, we are doing the Balloon Fiesta, so we have some activities that are going to be going on for the Balloon Fiesta, and then just keep the ball rolling. We want to keep having some entertainment at the bed and breakfast that's open to the public, so they can come and check out the space and enjoy just what Albuquerque has to offer, and just keep staying tuned for all of that stuff. And we'll be posting all that on social media, and then on the side of that, I do personal training and life coaching, and somehow managed to stay married with a 17-year-old kid, so that's my life. Yeah. And
Yeah.
before you know it, Halloween will be here. We're also doing, I forgot, the Day of the Dead, I think is November 2nd to Saturday this year. We are going to have Art Nueva, one of the vendors for the Cuidando los Niños, is going to do a fashion and art show. It's the second annual fashion and art show there.
Yeah, yeah.
She's absolutely amazing, very talented. So we'll be doing that November 2nd. And then, so pretty much we'll be booked. We have something going on every other week at the bed and breakfast until November 2nd.
Sounds like a really cool place to hang out.
Right.
I have yet to visit
Yes, that's
the bed and breakfast, so I think that I'm gonna have to take some time, come out and check it out, see what it's all about. But I love to be able to float some entertainers to you.
Yes, absolutely.
Especially those that are just breaking, on the scene. There's a lot of talented musicians, a lot of very talented artists here in the city. I mean, you guys, I'm just completely blown away at the level of talent that we have here that goes unnoticed.
Yeah, that's the thing I think that is beautiful about Albuquerque. And I didn't realize it before I bought into the hospitality business.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started hearing our guests talk to me about what they loved about Albuquerque. And I think the beautiful thing about Albuquerque is that there's room for all kinds of different people.
Mm-hmm.
And even the lineup that we have for the event on the 14th, I think speaks to like how diverse Albuquerque really is and how many different people we have together, and how much talent is not being pulled also. Yeah.
Sorry, I just saw
You're
I just saw Barney in a video.
Oh, nice. There's Barney on camera.
I have to run now.
Barney's on a
I
video.
have another appointment I need to go make.
Right, yeah, you're leaving.
Use my stuff real quick. Nice family
Aw.
today. But I
Camera
gotta
shy.
meet somebody else. I'll see you all soon.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks,
Hey,
Barney.
thank you for being here, buddy.
Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate you.
Bye.
Bye.
Are we scheduled for our next meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a meeting after the meeting.
Do you
Okay.
guys have a meeting after?
Yes.
Does your meeting start right now?
No.
No.
Okay, good,
No.
because it's right. It's 12:03 right now.
Nice.
And I got the whole whopping 25 minutes before our next show
Okay. Ooh,
hosts arrive.
Nice.
So we can talk about whatever you guys want. John Moore says hello, Luis. Darlene says hello. Mark and
hello.
Becky. April Valencia, what is up, yo? Let's see who else we got on joining us here. Amy Gutierrez.
That sounds familiar.
Does that sound familiar?
Maybe I know them.
Maybe you know Amy Gutierrez. Anyhow, we're saying what's up to all you people out there. So September 14th seems to be the day, right, where magic is happening in the 505. A lot of amazing things are happening that day. But the most important one for you guys to consider or to be aware of is, drum roll, please. Wow, she can bang them drums. Okay, give us the official name.
Porque Niños Block Party.
Good
Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
We're going to have to do that like if you're...
September 14th. I forgot how to say 14 in Spanish.
That's
but
okay.
No idea.
Yes.
That
I don't know.
that event is going to help out some amazing programs that CLN provides for families here in the Albuquerque area. So make sure that you guys get involved. We've already raised $200 right here on the show.
Yep.
Yep.
Just like that.
$200 right here on the
Cash.
show, just like that, cash money.
Cash money.
Right?
It's not bad. This actually sounds really good.
That's not bad at all.
No, that is
And
not bad at all.
I just made a live video because I never do live videos.
Never do a live video. That's okay. We've got magical people in the house that are just showing up, right? We get to talk here on the show. We get to talk about all things that are important to entrepreneurs, and you guys are probably wondering, how does this tie into the entrepreneur ecosystem? And I'll tell you exactly how it does. Right, when you get outside of yourself and you do something for somebody else, you're infusing them with something that is indescribable, right? You are giving them something that nobody else is willing to give to them, right? You're empowering them with a feeling that they can't get anywhere else, right? And guess what happens? When you do that, these people begin to rise up, right? They begin to move past whatever situation is holding them down, right?
Right.
They begin to grow. They begin to develop. And guess what? When you do that, they may be alongside you at one point, helping you run your business. Or they might be Burke's next top entrepreneur,
Yeah.
right? In the tech world or in the fashion world or in the music scene or the art scene or whatever. But guess what? They were able to do that because you stepped up, you got outside yourself, and you did something to help out.
Yeah, that's the best feeling ever.
Right.
You know, honestly, this job has made me so much more humble. The first 2 weeks, I was like, how am I going to do this job? You know, with knowing where they're going back to after they leave for the day. But the change and the excitement that you get when they get their dressers,
Sure.
or their first bed, it's just amazing. You know, I love what I do, and I love the kids because they give me energy.
Right.
And they don't know what's going on. So we have to make sure to take care of them, take care of that trauma. You know, we do offer therapy on site for them,
Sure.
which is huge. You know, a lot of people look down on therapy, and I think that's just a stereotype thing. You know, like, you don't need counseling, like, or you're crazy if you need counseling. Like,
Oh, no,
that's totally not true.
I need it.
Yeah.
Well, at least my
same.
wife says I do
Same.
anyways.
Yeah.
My wife's like, hey, maybe you ought to, yeah.
Go talk to somebody.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm talking to you. She's like, anybody else but me.
Anyone else? Yes. Where's the kids? Where are the children?
Where the
You have
kids?
a
Where the
5-year-old.
kids?
I'm sure she can handle it. Yeah.
You know what? My 5-year-old is, poor thing. I feel so sorry for her because she doesn't have siblings, right? And she is an only child, and she's an only grandchild, and she doesn't have any cousins.
Yeah.
That are close. That she gets to hang out with. So she's grown up as an adult,
Yeah.
and she has the mind of an adult. Like
She
yeah.
has to because she's
I mean, that's
conversating with you.
Yeah.
So she has to be able to step to the table with a little bit to give.
and
yeah.
she does. I'm like, holy smokes, who taught you that?
Right.
Where'd you learn that from?
Right.
Just blows me away.
I had my daughter when I was really young. I was 15 when I had her, and I think that happened with her also because I wasn't able to censor anything because it kind of was what it was. Like,
Sure.
I'm your mother, and I'm like 16 or 17 now with a 2-year-old, and so it was kind of like it is what it is, and I talked to her the same way that I still talk to her now, the way I talk to you, and
Right.
and it was she definitely is skilled in being able to conversate and things like that. So I think it's a good life lesson to have.
It is absolutely right. Not like when we were growing up, right? Our parents spoke Spanish so that we didn't know what they were saying.
Yeah.
It was a secret language,
Oh, that's funny.
right?
That is hilarious. Yeah.
Always.
Or you had to spell things out. I just spelt things out
Yeah.
when I didn't want her to know anything.
There we go. We had Darlene say catorce. Catorce is 14 in Spanish.
Hey, thank
Oh.
you. Catorce.
I'm not even going to try.
Catorce.
We're not going to give it a try.
Reloj.
Speaking of community, it is important to me, right? Because this is one of the projects, right? I'm just going to flip this up on the screen there. Go ABQ. It's a brand new community market, and this has been created and designed for the small business community here in Albuquerque, for the entrepreneurs, the mom and pop shops, the small businesses that maybe are not doing any marketing of their business right now. This platform was created for you. It's a very low barrier to entry, meaning that it is affordable. And simply put, what it does is it helps document your business and get you ready for search online. We make sure that everybody searching Google is able to find you. But also comes with a unique way to reach customers, and that is a texting program, right? That enables you to have a direct connect to consumers. And so, simply put, this is rolling out as we speak.
Okay.
It is a brand new platform, folks, and part of the ABQB2B, the network. brand, which is by Elite Companies. Those are really, really cool cats in the community. I know them personally. Elite Companies does a lot of amazing things, and they are amazing folks. But this is one of their products. Go ABQ, a community market. And simply put, if you need customers, you need Go ABQ. How did you do on the commercial?
I thought it was very smooth.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Very smooth, yes.
Yeah, don't tell anybody, but yeah. Okay, there we are. Nice little plug for Go ABQ. It is, again, brand new. So we'll make sure that we share,
Is there a link or something that we can...
Absolutely.
Go to and
We'll get
see
one
that?
up there here real soon there, but I just lost us. There we are. Okay. I'll get one up there soon for you guys. And if you are in business here in the Albuquerque metro area, this is something you can take advantage of. Whopping $99.95 setup. You get a custom marketing landing page. Your business gets documented for search, and you get a text keyword program that is followed up by a monthly $24.95 program that will continually go to work to help you market, brand, and promote your business.
Nice.
Or your nonprofit. Or your... I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do.
Oh, no.
We're
doing
raising
something.
What are you gonna do?
We're
We're
raising the
doing
bar
something.
again.
All
We're raising the bar
right.
again,
$200
right?
on the table. And
Okay.
we're doing more.
I
Here we
like
go.
when the bar is raised.
$200 on the table already. So here's what we're going to do. I know the folks that run that Go ABQ, right, from Elite Companies. I'm going to talk to them and see if they would kindly give you, CLN Kids, access to the platform.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Would that be amazing?
Yes, thank
Okay.
you.
That would be awesome.
We'll see if we can make that happen for you.
Thank you.
Let me go ask them right now. Hold on, okay?
Oh, okay.
Give me a quick second.
Oh, they're right here.
They said yes. They would love to do that.
See how easy that is.
Oh.
When you have the plug, you have the plug.
like
Yes.
When you got the plug, you got the plug. Yes. There you go. Here, look at that.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
That guy's going to take care of you. He's going to give you a full 1-year subscription
Wow.
Thank
to Go ABQ. That is a $400 value.
Thank you.
That is going to be in place for you so that Cuidando los Niños can get out there and spread the message, spread the word on who they are, what they do, and how they impact the community. And then you, in turn, can text on several different keywords that we're going to provide for them. You can text so that you can find out more information about how they operate. You'll also be able to find out exactly how you can make contributions directly over your cell phone
Awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
through
That'd be
text.
great.
Thank you.
And
Yes.
it'll also help too, just piggybacking on that for next year, if the other small businesses
Yeah.
are able to see, what they're doing, and then
Right.
we can start to come up with what's going to happen next year. So
Absolutely.
that'd be great. Yeah, that's perfect.
Absolutely. In fact, we've got a community calendar. Because this is so brand new, it's not fully set up yet, right? But I have a community calendar. We'll get the event up on the community calendar. We just need to figure out where exactly that's going to live on the website. But
Okay,
you can always shoot people there. For
Okay.
those of you guys that are not familiar with, you just put 3 W's. It's www, right? Then go -abq.com. You'll find the information there. There we go. We're getting you hooked up today.
I know. Thank
You
you.
guys are getting taken care of.
It's like Christmas.
Yes,
That's right.
it is like Christmas.
That is right.
So, well, folks, I think our time has come.
I think so.
I gotta,
Thank you.
I gotta be able to walk out of here
Everybody-
with my suit jacket still.
And everybody who makes the match for myself and Luis and Stephanie, that would be
Yes.
amazing. Thank you guys.
Yeah, that would be great.
All of those funds are going straight to the event that we're running. So
There
thank
you go.
Thank you in advance, and thank you for Albuquerque in general. I mean, it's because of you all that we're still up and running. And let's put child homelessness in the forefront.
Yep.
That's what I ask. Share our stuff. Tell people about it. I know it's rough. I know it's a harsh reality, but we have to break this cycle of homelessness. And just come in for a tour with me, and let me introduce you to my little friends. And
Yes.
let me give you a tour.
How can they get a hold of you
You can get a hold of me by
for a tour?
hold on.
We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. I promise.
All right, you could contact me, Ashley Martinez, the development director at Ashley M at clnkids.org, or give me a call at 505-843-6899. My extension is 121.
Check this out. You're going to love this. Look at that. Okay, where am I at? There we go.
And bring as many people as you want with you. I've taken groups up to 20. It's all about your sphere of influence and who you know and who you tell. The number one source of marketing still today is word of mouth.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
So, that's never going to end.
Absolutely. All right. Now we got it right here. Ashley Martinez, Donor Relations Manager. You can reach out to her, 843-6899, extension 121. Call her. Get yourself set up with a tour. Get out there to see facilities. See them hard at work, right? I'm making sure that it's coming up there. People can see it. The card is up on your screen right now. Make sure you do something, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So if you're not doing anything, what are you doing?
Something.
Exactly.
Yeah. Do something.
All right. Fantastic. ¿Qué más? What else?
Thank you for translating that for me. I didn't know what the hell you said. So I know mas is more. What more do you want? I don't know. One word, 3 syllables. I think that's good. I think we gave them a lot of information. It's going to be a hell of an event. We would love everybody that can come out to come out. It's for an amazing cause, and this is one of the few small things that we're doing. Bigger things are coming. We're excited. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, come on down Saturday, September 14th, Porque Niños Block Party, and have some fun with us, guys. I mean, a Saturday with music, food,
Face painting,
a beer garden. It's a good Saturday.
You know, I've always wondered. They always have face painting. How come they don't have calf painting? Like,
Well,
who doesn't want to get their calves painted?
Bring your calf.
Yeah.
Bring your calf.
No, not my.
We'll paint your calf.
Not that one. I'm talking about my calves.
Bring your calves.
My calves.
Yeah,
Like,
both
wear
of them.
shorts that day. We got
I'm gonna
you.
wear shorts that day, and I'm gonna get my calves painted, right?
Yes,
Because
you
everybody
will.
else gets their face painted.
I'll remember this. I do. I'm a good rememberer, so we have to remember this and make this go live September 14th.
All right. So I'm gonna roll up, right? And I'll probably have my 5-year-old daughter with me.
Yes.
Okay.
Unless
Please
I
do.
know there's something. She may have something with dance or something that day. I'm not
Okay.
sure, but I will be there at some point,
Okay.
and I will get my calves painted.
Yes. Do you know what
Cool.
you're gonna get?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Suggestions?
Maybe your daughter should pick.
Yeah, I think your daughter should pick.
So she calls me Daddy Poopy Corn.
So the
Yes.
emoji boo.
So it would be a poop with a unicorn.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think that can happen.
Poopy Corn.
I think that can happen.
That's Daddy Poopy Corn. So for those of you guys that, yeah.
Now you know.
Now you know what
I'll
it is.
never unknow that.
You'll never unknow that. So when
No.
you see me, you're gonna that image is gonna pop in your head.
Poopy corn.
A poop emoji with a unicorn. Yeah,
I love kids. That's
Aren't-
awesome.
yeah.
Anything's possible with them.
isn't it?
Yeah. Absolutely.
This is
All
true.
right. Well, friends, we do thank you guys for joining in, tuning in today. I'm all baboso. More baboso. Hey, if you need information, we will post the links for you here. Get connected, get involved, contribute, participate, show up, eat corn dogs or hot dogs, whatever you want to eat from Sancha's.
Yes.
Jam out to some good music and make some contributions, right?
Yep.
If you don't have money to give, that's okay. You can always give of your time, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
And so, yeah, definitely do that. Again, thank you guys.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for
Absolutely.
having us. Whew.
And we got to pay the bills, so we also want to thank Mr. Tim Baca, the Chief Hydration Officer here at the Kangen Water Store. Team Alkaline 9.5, change your water, change your life. We're sitting inside of the Kangen Water Store, and I got to tell you, I look at the front door, sitting in the seat that I'm in, and I can't keep track of the number of folks that are coming in the store, and they're all coming down here because they have a monthly subscription to the Kangen Water Store where they're able to fill up their botellas, their jugs, their water containers with quality 9.5 alkaline water. And if you are not familiar with the alkaline water, come on by, talk to Tim, tell him you heard about it on the ABQB2B Livestream show. Tell him you want to learn about all the health benefits that 9.5 water delivers to you. Not only that, it's going to make you look pretty darn good. I mean, heck, look at me. Just kidding. But come and check it out for yourself. See for yourself exactly what it will do. At the end of the day, what you need to know is that this water is powerful. It is life-changing, and it will do amazing things for you, just like it did for me. I'll tell you that story a different day, just not today. Also want to thank our good friends over at Dazzling Displays, www.totallydazzling.com. Right? You see this right here? I know you guys can see it. There you go. Right there. Look at that. Dazzling, right? These guys are the purveyors of good times. Look at that. So if you have special products that you need, these guys will custom make anything for you. Look at that. Custom. There are custom made products on there. Those guys are our sponsors. And also want to thank the fine folks over at Go ABQ Community Market. Brand new community marketing platform launching here soon. Coming to Cuidando los Niños near you. You're going to be able to see exactly what it's all about when you see their page. That's right, because we are going to build them a custom marketing landing page. And we're going to be able to showcase that to you right here on the show and everywhere else. Friends, thank you once again. Cassandra, Darlene, Mike, Roxanne, David, Steph, Alex. Who else do we need to shout out?
I have Luann Kreitz, Victoria December, Rachel Ray, Magnolia Jessica Salas Rivera, Nicole Candelaria, Seamus Gomez, Anthony Pena, Terry, David Kaufman, Trisha Carlson, Nicole Candelaria again, Vanessa Bridges, Kim Lee, Josh Roberts, Roxy, Philip De Herrera.
Yeah,
So
you
bad
know
at
that. No,
Spanish.
you're good. You're good.
Chuck Silver, David Santiago, Marilyn Smithers, Heather Roberts, Robin Brown, Michaela Ann, Risa, Jeffrey, Deanne, B. Breezy, Kim, and that is it.
I like Be Breezy.
Yes, she's awesome, actually.
Be Breezy.
Be Breezy. Simple.
No, the name. But anyhow. All right, friends. Hey, thank you guys. We're going to go ahead and move on. It is time for the next show. It is Latinas a Otro Nivel. Ooh, it sounded good, didn't it?
That did sound good.
That means Latinas on another level.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
how did
exciting.
you say it again?
Latinas a Otro Nivel.
Latina.
another-
The only reason I know how to say it so well is because I get to produce that show right here in this very
Oh,
studio.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So you say it a lot. Yeah.
Yes, I say it a lot. So we'll see you guys soon.
Yes,
Yes,
thank you so
yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
See you on the 14th.
Say bye up there.
Bye.
You say bye up there.
Bye. See you on the 14th.